Do you remember how I used to do this? It'd be middle school, and y'all be all the way down the hall, and then
This man is so ridiculous.
Yeah. Doughboy used to be like, "What's up? What's up, son?" And he'd fucking put his hand sky high, and you'd be like a fucking kilometer away from this guy. And as you got closer, his hand would slowly keep decreasing in altitude until you guys got close and then made contact. And it was so cringy. It was like, damn, dude, you can't even enter a building. Those spots you, and he locks in with you from the other side. It's like, I don't need this energy.
Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony. Here's some of my nearest and dearest. I got Joe, Pucho, and Mateo in the building. Sorry, Mateo. I don't know why.
You gotta check his fucking notes. You saw that? He don't care about us at the bottom. You know?
Fuck the bottoms.
I've got a question for y'all before we get too far into this intro. Do you think we died? Are we in a Groundhog Day situation here? Because I feel like we've done this before.
No, we definitely have.
The technical difficulties are insane right now. I feel like we're just repeating the same conversations, the same things, the same mannerisms. We're laughing at the same jokes. It's disheartening at this point.
That sound check is killing me, dude. Every single time our new sound check is killing me.
Yeah, that shit is fucking... It's funny, though. So for all the listeners out there, we are doing a double recording because I am having a kid sometime today or this week. So if we're in the same clothes right now, it's because it's just another episode that we're doing. So we're not dirty. We don't shower in pools. Just want to let y'all know. Just another recording. But to start off this recording, I do want to ask everybody here, when's the first time you drank and what was the first drink you drank? And this is alcoholic beverages, by the way, not no soda or fucking fruit punch. So
I was gonna say, because the first thing I drank was my mother's juice, probably. So
no, I don't like that. I don't like referring to the breast milk as my mother's juice.
Mama,
Mom, come over here in your jean pants. Give me some of that mother's juice.
just drop your juice in the general text. Okay, I'll pick it up.
that's some weird shit. But yeah, Mateo, what was your first drink?
Ooh,
and when?
It's definitely in high school. I didn't go to a ton of the parties, but I was in football. I was in a few like extracurricular things. So like I had buddies that partied a lot more than I did when I was in high school. Well, we were more of like the cutting school and being degenerates kind of dudes than the going out and drinking and partying all night kind of guys. But let's see. I remember a party I went to where it was just random beer in a keg. I don't even remember what it was. Didn't like it much. Beer is an acquired taste for sure.
Yeah.
It was probably something shitty too. It was probably like Coors Light or like Miller Light or something that had the word light in it. It might have been Lone Star. This is Texas after all. Who knows? But I do remember drinking a lot that night, staying up all night, and then my homeboy Jacob, we were drinking Everclear at about 8 o'clock in the morning, just passing this bottle back and forth because everyone else at the party is passed out. While I think his girlfriend was making us eggs. Like she was also awake at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so she was over there making us like scrambled eggs, and we were just drinking vodka or Everclear straight out of this bottle, just passing it back and forth. Terrible Everclear. Not there's good Everclear, obviously, right?
No.
But like just it was definitely like the lowest of class of Everclear that you could drink because, you know, a teenage dirt bag, so why not just drink it straight out of the bottle? And it wasn't great. It was pretty bad. There was a couple day hangover there because like it was rough. It was not enjoyable times. I did not have any urge to immediately repeat my drinking encounter that night.
Nah, yeah, that just sounds like shit. That's a shit day. Did you have a mean ass headache over the next day?
Oh yeah, 100%. It was probably 2 or 3 years before I really appreciated beer. After that, like it took a while to build up to liking beer.
Oh yeah, it's
What about
beards.
you? What do you got, Tony? What is your first drinking experience?
I was 16 and I worked at downtown West Palm Movie Co. Theater. And there was we had in that movie theater you have a full bar, right? And I worked with this one guy. He was older than me. I think he was still in high school. Forgot his name. And he was like, "Yo, you want to go drink?" I'm like, "On the clock?" Like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, fuck it. Why not?" We went to like
And you'd never drank before.
no, not really.
He just went and drank with a guy who wants to drink on the clock.
Yeah, he was cool.
Seems like
I knew him through. He went to Lake Worth, so like there's a group there that went to Lake Worth High, and they all worked there. So I worked there for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then he was like, "Okay, you seem cool enough. You want to go get drunk?" I'm like, "Fuck it." He's all right. Let's grab 2 large cups, put some Coke in it. We'll go and drink. I'm like, all right, cool. We grabbed it, and movie co in that theater, bro. They have hallways that just lead to nowhere. It's fucking crazy. The hallways that are just in the background of that movie theater. So he comes, nigga stole a whole bottle of Bacardi 151. And he proceeds to pour it now in our cups. It's just me and him drinking at this point.
This is a madman.
So, yo, we poured that shit.
Did you say Bacardi 151?
Yeah. Yo, and the larges are like this big, right? So he put like this much of Coke in it. By the time we filled it up, it was the whole thing. It was more 151 than Coke in that shit. And we were there sitting there, and I could just remember that we downed that shit pretty quick. So then we went back to work. And like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I went to the first theater to go clean up the room in the mess. I just sat in the theater and started like spinning a little bit. I was just like, yo, the fuck? Am I drunk? Is this drunk? What is going on? I feel weird. So I get out of there. I didn't even clean that theater. I didn't clean that shit. I got out of there and I was looking for this nigga. I'm like, yo, this nigga drugged me. So I'm looking for him. And I find him. He's over there talking with the other chicks that we go to high school with. And I think Hadia. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Hadia, you know her, right, Pooch? Hadia. Yeah. That's how you pronounce her name. She worked there as well. That's how I met her, and we became cool. They were talking or whatever, and I go over there and I was like, yo, come over here. He's like, what? He's like, yo, I feel lightheaded and I'm spinning. Oh, bro, that shit feels good, right? I'm like, nah, bro, did you drug me? He was like, nah, it's the alcohol. I'm like, fuck, he's just act cool, man. Act cool. You're on the clock. Act cool. I'm fucking
would have got your ass fired, dude.
Yeah, bro. Next thing you know, the whole night was a blur. I don't remember half the shit. I remember joking around, not working. I wasn't working. I was fucking around, talking, chilling with everybody there that's working, and then my mom comes to pick me up, and then I'm in the car just sleepy as hell, bro. I woke up the next day, major headache, but kept to myself because obviously I'm not gonna be like, oh, mom, I'm fucking drunk because I drank 151. But it was just like, fuck, dude, that shit hit me so hard. I was like, yo, I'm fucking drunk. And mind you, it was a big ass bottle of soda and 151. And nigga, we downed that shit so quick that it took a while for I guess to hit me. But once it hit me, that's it. And then I actually liked the taste of that Coke and the 151. So after that, a couple times more, we drank 151 and Coke. And that was like my first real, that was my only drunk experience. Yeah.
So what movie theater you worked at? Movie Co?
Yeah, Movie Co in downtown West Palm.
I don't remember this at all. I remember I had a few friends that had worked at Movie Co. Like Felix worked at Movie Co. I remember he used to give us the hookup with free popcorn, free drinks, all that shit. It's just you had to bring the stuff back. It's like you bought, he gave you a Coke, you got to bring the cup back. He gave you a popcorn, you got to bring the bin back. Because apparently they count, like the inventory, they just count. They don't care about the stuff. They just count the item. Like how many buckets of popcorn they have like available is like the inventory. And it was like you bring the shit back. I think they just used to stash the dirty buckets or something.
That's beast.
Yeah.
What was yours, Pooch?
It's gotta be. I mean, like my dad just used to like when we were really young. he'd just like give us a beer and be like, "Here, take a couple sips." I'm like, so that's more likely than not like my first like drinking experience. The first like real drinking that comes to mind, maybe I was like 12 or something. We were in 12, 13. This is before maybe like 13 years old. We went to somebody just had a school party where we went to. It's really one of the only like one of the only like school parties that I even really like remember that felt like, like the movies or whatever, where we went to this party. This guy's parents were rich, so he had a big crib. They had music, they had drinks. Like we were sipping on, we were
Gin
sipping
and
like
juice.
cognac and yeah, like Hennessy and shit. And
Damn.
we were playing pool. Dude had a pool table. It had music. We were dancing with girls and stuff. It was fucking lit. Me, Everett were there. Flat was there. Yeah, we was just chilling.
This was
is a
in
school
Florida?
party. Yeah, it was in Florida. Yeah, this is 8th grade. So this is like before I chill with y'all.
8th grade. Didn't Everett come to Florida when he was in high school?
8th grade.
No.
Where the
Everett was
fuck
the
was
only
he?
guy with one of the few people in
high school with a
Lake Worth
beard.
Middle School with a full fucking beard.
Not only
Um,
full beard, but very tall.
Yeah, he was pretty tall.
For a middle schooler?
Yeah, I think it's like his height. I think it's his exact height, but in junior high. Yeah, and that was dope. I didn't get like stupid drunk or anything, so no funny stories there. The first time that same
Yo,
year, maybe a couple weeks after that.
Can I interject?
Go for
Do you remember how I used to do this? It'd be middle school, and y'all be all the way down the hall, and then
This man is so ridiculous.
Yeah. Doughboy used to be like, "What's up? What's up, son?" And he'd fucking put his hand sky high,
Until he
and you'd
got
be
to
like
you.
a fucking kilometer away from this guy. And as you got closer, his hand would slowly keep decreasing in altitude until you guys got close and then made contact. And it was so
Yo.
cringy. It was like, damn, dude, you can't even enter a building. Those
Yeah.
spots you, he locks in with you from the other side. It's like, I don't need this energy. Now I gotta walk to this guy. I didn't even plan on walking on that direction. There's a whole situation. Yeah, that shit was a whole
So
predicament.
Doughboy's been with the
Yo.
Prajas.
No, but Everett was
Praja
the
master.
first. Everett was the first person that was like, "Yo, you gotta stop doing that to me."
Everyone in
You must have
no
hit
part
him
of
with it too
Doughboy's
many times in a
bullshit.
row.
It was too many times at that point for him. Yo, he was like, "Yo, you can't. I can't do that anymore." Yo, he's like, "Yo, you can't wait till you're closer to do that."
It's fucking terrible.
Doughy would lock in with you and it'd be like, dude, you gotta go over there now. It creates like his own gravitational pull and you just gotta go.
Y'all didn't just do the move like you didn't spot him, just head down, keep walking.
It probably happened a few times. Nah. But anyways, one of the first times that I got like pretty fucking drunk, it was I think the same year, fucking I don't know what it was, but it was like me, Flat, Jordan, Freddie was there, probably Ever.
Y'all know a
And
guy named
niggas-
Flat?
Huh?
Y'all know a guy named Flat?
Yeah, it's his nickname. It's not his own name. It was acquired. It's unfortunate. People just pick up names over the years.
Mhm.
But yeah, somebody got like a 24 pack of Heinekens or something like that. And this is really my first time drinking beer specifically. And I don't like beer I didn't even like beer till years into college. I didn't like beer.
Dude,
But at
Heineken's
this
awful in
time,
general.
yeah, they were not very good. And yeah, we went to my mother's block is a dead end. So we went all the way to the dead end and we were just cracking these beers and just chugging them just on this corner. Like it was just like a how quick could you get drunk contest. So we're just like blah, blah, just knocking these things back. Drank all these Heinekens and then I was just chilling. We was laughing, talking shit. I went back into my mother's crib and I was like, oh my God, I'm spinning right now. It's like, I just fucking drank like 8 fucking Heinekens and I've never really drank alcohol at this point. And yeah, I made 2 disgustingly like sloppy fucking sandwiches. I must have left a fucking mess. I mean, I was putting ham and cheese and bread on the counter and just smearing mayonnaise and dude, I just made like some disgusting fucking sandwiches in the kitchen and just like dipped. It was horrible. And I remember I got in the bed and I was laying there and I was literally feeling the room spin. It's really. I've probably only felt this maybe twice in my whole life, and I've done significant drinking. And that was one of the times I was like, holy shit, I feel the whole room spinning. And I went to sleep. I had to go to school in the morning. That shit was on a school night.
Holy shit.
It was some weird random shit. It was like, yo, Pooch, come to the corner. We got some beers. I was like, all right. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I had a lot of nights like that, but just marijuana. 2, 3 in the morning, people would stop by my house and
just drink a lot of marijuana.
You would smoke a lot of marijuana. You'd inhale.
Yeah.
So you don't have
No, I do. Okay. I actually have a really good one.
I was gonna say, I figured that Doughy's first experience was probably with weed rather than alcohol, right?
No, it was the 13-ish. I just opened up like a butterfly coming out of his cocoon. Mm-hmm. And I just like, I want to know what the world is about. And I kind of just like jumped off the porch at like that early. Way too far. I should have had some sort of guidance or somebody like, hey, don't do that. Like, because I was no holds bar. I started smoking weed. And then I think I drank before I smoked. And then I had a very bad first drinking experience. So I went to my church friend's house, Jehovah's Witness church friends. And when you're an oppressive kind of religion, it kind of makes you want to act out and kind of just want to like do more sometimes. So there was a bottle of Absolute Mandarin.
Okay.
It has ruined every citrusy alcohol really for me. Like ever since I had this young, very experienced, they had a 3-year-old, 4-year-old. His name is Danny. I want to apologize to you now, Danny, because I have never apologized to you ever for the events that happened this night. You were never my intended target, and I forever hold dear in my heart that day to be my first like real bad. It was my first drinking experience, and it was my worst. I drank a good portion of a bottle. I was like 12. I was like 12 years old.
No, how old
going
was this
into
person?
13. This kid is like a 3-year-old, like 3.5, 4 maybe.
All right, what's the story?
So we're drinking, playing video games. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Drinking is so cool. I'm having fun with it. We're playing video games, and then I eat a whole bunch. Nigga, you remember when Taco Bell was like, oh, we're gonna give you that party pack? It was like
12 tacos?
It was like the introduction of the party pack.
Yeah.
All right. And my church friends, they were like, oh, we're gonna go, we're gonna get some Taco Bell. Bro, I started them bean burritos, eating, stuffed myself, gorged. And it wasn't happening, bro. Maybe like 10, 15 minutes later, I'm sitting in my friend Eddie's room, and I'm like, Eddie, I don't feel well. And he looked at me, and he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. You better go to the bathroom. I look over, his 10-year-old brother is in front of me, and I projectile vomit all over this child. Like, we're talking about exorcism, but it's like everything I just ate, like all the beef, the tacos, the hot sauce, the soda. It was like it was, I swear to God, like it was one of the worst experiences, because it's like I was a destruction. I destroyed something. Yo, this
a 3-year-old, bro.
When it was all over, this kid was like, he just paused. He just paused for a second, and then he said, started yelling. And he ran. And he ran to his mother.
Oh no.
Yo.
Mother comes to the room. What's going on? David, you ate too much. You ate too much. And they didn't realize. And Eddie's trying to scramble and hide the bottle. doing the shuffle and shit. And then they're like, yo, the throw up smells like alcohol. Like, why does this smell like alcohol? Or like, why does my child smell like alcohol and throw up? And my mom had to come pick me up, and I had to admit to them. And then
you ratted on Eddie?
My mom knew something was wrong. I was like, she was like, yo, I'm taking you to the hospital, bro. You're like, you can't even stand. You're like, if you see your kid like that, you know what I mean? So I had to be like, nah, ma, I just drank too much. And she was like, drink, nigga. She said, you know what I mean? So I got that ass whooping.
I can picture those being Tauntaun's exact words.
It's like, drink.
Yo.
So yeah, I got punished for that.
Did Eddie get bagged though?
Yeah, he got bagged too.
Doughy,
Eddie, man, this man bagged you, bro.
Doughy, why didn't you just blame it on the kid that you vomited all over and be like, he gave us all kinds of drinks. I don't know what was in his juice boxes.
Yeah. So that's my drinking experience. Of course, like any other kid, I was given like a beer or two as like a kid, just trying to fit in this world. But I had my 40-ounce experience. I used to do the 40 ounce.
So was that 3-year-old trying to hang out with y'all niggas? He was like, I'm just trying to fit in and they can projectiles of all alcohol and food.
I heard that kid has never taken a single drink to this day. It was ruined for him at a young age.
Yeah.
And that's Eddie's nephew?
That's Eddie's little brother, Danny.
Oh, so you've seen him then recently, or
yeah? No, I know him. He's grown up to be a great kid. Like he's a great guy.
Does he bring that shit up to you?
No, I have personally apologized to him though. Like I felt the need to be like, yo, I'm sorry about that one incident.
Is an apology enough, or does he need to vomit back on you?
I think
and that's really the closure. Is it eye for an eye, vomit for a vomit?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. No, thank you.
I would drink a whole bunch of shit and eat a whole bunch of Taco Bell and say, yo, dope. Not even just like that. All in your face, goes down, all on your bike, all that shit.
The bike too.
Yeah, this man threw up on a 3-year-old, bro.
So speaking of beers, I do remember my first time actually enjoying a beer. Because I think it was like the perfect events all coming together to make this beer enjoyable. Because the first beer that I remember enjoying was a Silver Bullet. It was a Coors Light. Ugh. It was just shitty Coors Light.
The canned beer, right?
We were on this camping trip, and it was summer in Texas. It was like August. It was like 120 degrees. We just hiked in. We just fully unloaded this truck and this SUV that we were in. We'd set up our tents, and we were just dying, like shirts off, just sweating. But we had this tent set up and everything. Finally, sat down in the camping chairs, cracked open that Coors Light, and it is the best beverage I've ever had in my life. It was just so cool and refreshing. It got rid of all the heat that was radiating from my body, and it cooled me down. And that's when I learned to love beer.
I think
I learned the magic of beer.
My first beer was Miller Lite. I think it was nasty ass shit. And then I drank Corona, and then I even tried Budweiser, I think.
Don't forget the Old English.
Oh, the Old English.
Oh my lord. Yo, one time we were playing Ring of Fire, and Tony drank, just chugging just a bunch of Old English, and he threw up some gross ass vomit. That shit was
like
ugly.
orange.
He threw up in like a Denny's or some shit.
What?
That shit. It was a funny experience. This motherfucker started talking to himself in the mirror. He was talking about he's seen Jesus in the bathroom. I went in the bathroom with him because I was like, yo, this guy is not good. He was talking about, I'm about to drive home right now. I just talked to Jesus in the bathroom. I'm like, what?
Yo, Yo,
Yeah, I was
Mateo,
gone. I was gone in that fucking Denny's or IHOP, whatever it was, and
whatever.
yo,
I know it was.
Mateo. Go ahead.
It was a Denny's. It was a Denny's, and it's the same Denny's that's still over there on I think it's was it Forest Hill and Jog, I think. Bro, I don't know what it is. I've been there so many times with different groups of people being drunk, everybody. I go in the bathroom. I remember telling Pooja, like, yo, I'm about to throw up. Pooja's like, just go to the bathroom or some shit. I go, and I must have been gone for a while because this nigga did come in the bathroom.
So you had to talk to Jesus.
I remember throwing up, and I put my hand on the mirror, and I look in the mirror. I'm like, Jesus? And then I had a full-fledged conversation with me in the mirror. And I guess Pucho came in. Pucho's looking at me like, what the fuck is up with this nigga? He's like, yo, you good? I'm like, yo. And that's when I told that nigga, yeah, I'm going to drive. Jesus said I'm good.
I was like, this is not right.
It was bad. That's a bad.
Mateo, you were there, but I can't explain very well what happened at the Whataburger.
I knew you were going to ask about that. So we've alluded to this night previously. This is the same night when we went on the dance floor and scared off all the pretty girls. Same night that Doughy was going around downtown Austin on 6th Street and just telling the girls, thank you. Thank you for being so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for being the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Mama, thank you.
And before that girl could even finish reacting to that, he's 5 feet away saying that same line to a different girl.
I would have been pissed. I couldn't be around that shit.
We finally get this man to a Whataburger. We're like, we need to get this man some food. He needs to calm down. He needs to sober up a little bit. I think he's waiting in line at one point, but he's too wobbly because he can't stand that. We go and just sit his ass down. We're like, you sit at the table. We're just going to bring you some food. And there were cops in there because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And the cops are always in that Whataburger because that Whataburger used to just have a fight every like hour basically after the bars shut down. Dudes would come in drunk, they get into fights with each other over some imagined slide, or they'd stumble into each other and fists would start flying. Or like, I don't know. That place is fight central. But so Doughy's over there at this table by himself. I think you just puked all over the table before you even got food. I don't even think you got food in you first. We were over there ordering food. We turned around and Doughy's just vomiting all over the table, everywhere. The cops don't even react. They've seen this shit so many times. They're like, oh yeah, he's just puking, whatever.
You should go to jail for that shit. That's fucking disgusting. You should go straight to jail. It's like the fucking Parks and Recs things. You overcook fish, jail. Undercook fish, you go to jail. Throw up on tables, you go to jail. You throw up on children, jail.
Yo, this man is
you need to be in jail. Straight to jail.
Who cleaned that? Did you clean it up?
No, I was too drunk. I was blackout.
So the employee had to clean this man's mess up too?
Yeah, we just switched tables and then he was fine.
You want to know what my thing was? I had a repeated string. This happened to me maybe for like a year and a half. Every time I would drink like crazy, I would drink, have a totally perfect night, feel totally fine, go home, go to sleep, and wake up throwing up. This shit happened to me repeatedly. It was horrible, yo. Shout out to my wife who dealt with this bullshit. I've thrown up on rugs, on sheets. One time I woke up throwing up. I ran in the shower and I was showering. Just throwing up on myself and trying to wash it off. It was horrible.
Yo, I think the only bro.
That one night that we were drinking the Bacardi Superior, drinking Hennessy, everybody was smoking. We got all that food and bread at the gas station, and you ripped off somebody's windshield. That night, I woke up throwing up in my bed.
Wait!
Oh
rewind.
God.
Rewind.
No.
He ripped off someone's windshield.
Oh,
we got pictures of this night.
Allegedly,
man.
He came back to my house. No, let's tell the whole story.
All right, everybody
was
drunk.
That's a story for another day.
No, there was a gas. No, quickly. There's a gasoline station that used to sell us alcohol. We were underage.
I think Pucho's rented that one before, right?
Yeah, they went with my brother to go get beer, and this nigga Tony came back with a windshield wiper.
It was just me
as
and
like
Pucho.
A trophy.
It was literally just me and Pucho. Because Pucho was on the way back. We were talking shit, and Pucho was like, I was like, yo, I'm strong as fuck. I said something, I'm strong as fuck. Pucho was like, word, no, you strong, nigga? Pull that windshield wiper off that fucking car. I said, word. Bah! I ripped the whole fucking windshield wiper that connects to the motor. So in order to replace it, you have to replace the motor that connects to the windshield wiper. And he was like, wow, man, that's fucking beast, yo. I was like, you fucking told me. So I get back to the crib, mad happy. Nigga, we brought bread. Everybody's like, hey. I'm like, yeah, I got this fucking windshield wiper. Everybody's like, what the fuck? And Pucho just comes in shaking his fucking head like he didn't do shit. And I'm like, yo, I ripped it off this car. Everybody was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, what, nigga? He told me I couldn't do it, and I did it. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Another thing interesting about that night is we actually went to the gas station to get snacks. And I have a habit of demanding things from people. It's such a weird thing, but I get a vibe, and I'm like, all right, this is what we're gonna ask for, and we're gonna get the hookup. Like so that time we went to the gas station. It was kind of late. I was like, yo, what time y'all close? He's like, yo, we close in 10 minutes. I'm like, I bet. Look, you got all them pastries. I'll give you $5. Just throw all that shit in a bag. And the guy was like, okay. And I gave the guy $5, and he gave me like 4 long ass breads, like all these like croissants,
guava cakes,
like a whole bunch of. And that's why we went to the house with like bags and bags of a bunch of pastries for a whole bunch of drunk people. So we walked in the house. I'm like, everybody was like, like, and then Tony puts up his fucking championship windshield wiper, and it was funny. I did the same thing when we went to New York. I don't know if y'all remember. We went to the Kennedys. It was super late, and I was like, I want all the chicken you got. I'm gonna give you guys $10. Like I was like, fuck it. He gave us all the chicken he had. It was funny as shit.
There was a bunch of good drunk. Even I don't even know if I can bring this up. The drunk night at your house, where Everett, me, you, and my black shirt.
That was a disaster.
Maybe when we add Everett here, we'll talk to Everett. That's a hell of a story, and Everett would feel shaded by it. But love you, Everett. Fucking man. Even and shout out to Pucho too. This is another story, real quick. I was drunk, and when I'm drunk, I hate the feeling of throwing up. But the only way you can fix that is making yourself throw up. We was in a line at Wendy's ordering a massive amount of food because we just destroyed ourselves with like 2 gallons of Jameson. And I'm like, yo, Pucho, I gotta throw up. Pucho, I gotta throw up in the back seat. Pucho's like, bitch, just go force yourself to throw up. I'm like, nah, I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling. He's like, you're acting like a bitch. Just go. I open the car door in the middle of the drive-thru, and there's cars behind us. I go to the first bush right there, put my finger down my throat, and just threw up every fucking thing. It probably got in my beard and shit. I'm wiping it off or whatever. I got back in the car, and I'm like, all right, I'm good to go now. We ordered, I think, one of everything off the menu that night, maybe? Or was that fucking... Was that
it was the terrible crystals.
It was crystals.
It's the wannabe fucking White Castle, the little fucking burgers.
That shit fucked me up even worse. I got to his house and had to throw up and take shits for the whole night.
Days, probably.
So here's the worst thing I've ever done drunk in a drive-thru. We were partying. It was like 3-4 o'clock in the morning or something. We're this group of like 15, 20 of us. It's not a huge party, but there's a decent amount of us, and we're all drunk. I think there's one person that's like they've had just a handful of drinks, so they're good. So we end up taking this order. We all go to Jack in the Box. We take orders for the entire group.
Jesus,
we figure out what everyone wants, and so I ride down with him. And we go to the drive-thru and we make our order, and they like double check because it's like $150 worth of food that we're buying. They're like, this is what you want. You need like 10 of these burgers and like 17 fries. Like it was this whole crazy order. And we were like, yeah. They were like, that's 100% what we need. That's what we're gonna order. They're like, okay, it's gonna take a little while for us to make all that, but it's good. We got you. And then we're pulling up to the first window to pay. And we both realized that we didn't bring our wallets with us. So we just dip out of the drive-thru line. We don't even say anything. We just leave.
They didn't make it, though.
Go back?
We did not go back.
They didn't make that. There's no way they made that. They didn't make that.
I hope they didn't make that. I apologize completely to I think it was like Jack in the Box or something.
It's funny too, because if you want to talk about stupid ass food things, Taco Bell one day, I went in there for lunch and there was a new guy. This guy gave me my food before I even paid. I looked at this man, and for a split second, I had like the angel and the devil right here. Angel was like, yo, just give me your card to pay. The devil was like, hit the fucking gas. And I hit the fucking gas and I just left.
Oh my god.
Yo, I had an icy, a large drink, and like 6 fucking tacos with a burrito. That's like a good $20 bill. I just took off.
I feel like you can never go back to that restaurant again, though.
Oh, I haven't. It's the one on Forest Hill and fucking Military. That Taco Bell right there. I will never go back to that.
You know this goes out on the internet, right?
That's fine. I was underage anyway, so it didn't matter. It was that dude's fault. But either way, that shit was terrible. Cause I think that food, bad luck, bad juju, karma, I had to throw up. Instant sickness. Instant sickness, bro. I like out of this world. I was throwing up red shit and I didn't even eat, had nothing with red in it. And lo and behold, I never did that shit ever again.
That's how Santa Clarita Diet started.
What?
Santa Clarita Diet, man. Never seen that show with Drew Barrymore? She vomits a lot. She turns into a zombie.
Yeah, she just throws up.
Covers this entire bathroom in vomit.
Yeah,
so moving on.
What the fuck?
Cat's loving the window, by the way, man. This window action with Cat is very amusing.
Probably looking at all the losers on bikes out there.
Do we need to deep dive a little bit more? When is the first like beer that y'all remember enjoying?
Not one.
When I went to Austin and I started drinking IPAs, I found like a deep appreciation for beer.
No, yeah. Once IPA came in the game, those craft beers, that's when beer was really good. Even though Corona's good, like it's just beer. Like you get accustomed to the shitty beers, so now it's just I'll have a beer, fuck it. But with craft beers, now you get a little bougie. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get this fucking IPA, citrus, or whatever the hell type beer, and for the most part, it's pretty fucking good, bro.
See, I even enjoy the cheap beer still, man. Like I told y'all last weekend, it was just Lone Star and Fireball for me. It was a scumbag weekend. It was good. It was good stuff.
When we went to Texas, me, Poocher, and I think Doughboy too, we were on the Rolling Rocks train.
That's New York.
Oh, it was New York? Oh, okay, my bad.
That's how we got up down the hatch.
Yeah, and when I went back home and tried Rolling Rock, most disgusting fucking beer I've ever drank.
It's one of those beers you need to get off the tap. Like it's got to be freshly poured.
Oh my god, it is so disgusting.
Tony, you don't remember the 4th of July party we had? My mom had like a 4th of July party. This was right after we got back from Texas.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, everybody wants like a good summer beer. And I was like, yeah, I mean, Rolling Rock basically tastes like water. So that sounds like a good summer beer. I don't remember. We went to this gas station and they were having some kind of Rolling Rock sale. And we ended up coming back home with 150 Rolling Rocks. Like, did you 150 beers.
Did you pop in there and you were like, "Hey, boss, I noticed you got 150 Rolling Rocks, and you're about to close. I'll get you $10 for all these Rolling Rocks."
I swear to God, it was something like that. And everybody, it was ridiculous. We came home with like 150 individual glass beer. Like it was fucking stupid. And then we proceeded to just be drinking beers nonstop. We're like, oh no, it's basically what I threw up like fucking crazy. I threw up 2 times that night because we drank all those Rolling Rocks and I threw up before I left my mother's house. And then there was a boxing match I wanted to watch, so we went back to Everett's crib. Tony went home. He had enough. We went back to Everett's crib. We bought a big ass bottle of Jameson and we proceeded to drink the fucking 1.75 liter bottle of Jameson while watching the boxing match. Just me and Everett. It was fucking disgusting. We was just drinking. I don't even think we noticed that we was just like habitually taking shots. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta fucking throw up. And I'm looking at the bottle. I'm like, oh my God, we finished this. And I just fucking threw up like crazy. It was fucking disgusting. And that was the same day. This shit was horrible. 4th of July.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
Fuck that day.
So the first time I enjoyed beers though, because like I went to college, a lot of college bullshit, a lot of beer pong. I never really enjoyed beer. Like I drank a lot of beer, but I didn't like it. And it wasn't until I went to the Netherlands that I tried like a lot of different beers out there because basically I spent no money for a whole month. I was just living in a hotel. I didn't have to buy any food. I was just basically I had extra spending money, and I was like, all right, fuck it. And I was just trying beers all over the place, and I just found like a lot of delicious beers. And then when we went to New York, I tried a bunch of IPAs, and I liked those. And then Texas, even more. And then pretty much it's really between those 3 trips that I've kind of accepted like drinking beers. Like I think they're good now, but prior to that, it was just purely a function of getting drunk.
No, that's good shit. Honestly,
Makes sense.
and it's just like also too when you're drinking, you got to be in mind that you're not going to be driving because you can definitely lose track of time and be like, yo, I gotta bounce. And trust me, I've done it a couple of times where I've driven, and that's not a good look, man. That's not. I'm not gonna incriminate myself, but some shit happened, and I made it home. But shit. That's how it goes down in the hood. You just might hit a
One Up
car.
podcast does not condone drinking and driving.
We do
even
not.
if you make it home in one piece.
We do not.
Not at all.
Zero.
Seriously,
That goes.
I did it many times, and it was irresponsible every time.
I wish Uber was there back then in the days. Honestly, like
yeah. I remember that day we had that party at Doughy's crib with the bread and the pastries and the windshield wiper. I remember that we got stupid drunk and we all had to drive home. I remember Everett was like he was afraid to drive home. So then I don't remember. I drove him all the way to his house. Either I tailed him or like he tailed me. It was something like that. Like we like drove together to Everett's crib and then I drove to my house alone.
You know what the cops call that whenever they see that happen and they pull them over? It's called a twofer. It was a 2 for 1.
Yeah. It was a horrible. These were horrible decisions.
Honestly, that brings up a good point. It's bullshit if you run a bar and you tow cars after a certain time at night. Like, it's complete bullshit. You should always have your parking lot open if you're a bar where people can just park there all night. That way, if people get fucked up at your bar, they can just take a goddamn cab home or
that's
an Uber
a fact, and not get towed.
Yeah, those bartenders that start towing after like 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, it's bullshit. Fuck them.
Facts.
But also, they have a deal with those tow like guaranteed.
Yeah, kickbacks.